Hey everybody, Triple Dog Offense here with a new video. Suicune, Raikou, and Entei have come together to form the worst team of all time. I have to be completely transparent. I've recorded a few times here and I've lost, I think, 5 in a row now? 5 in a row? This team has so many issues. It's by Z Panther, who I'm sure can pilot it to more success than I can. There's hidden knowledge here. But I've had issues versus T-Wave, Jolteon, Dugtrio, of course. I mean, look at this lineup. We are in shambles against Dugtrio. Starmie destroys us. We got a lot of issues. And a Jolteon lead again. It's not a common lead, but I've faced it twice, and it really gives me issues. It really does. I'm going to BP. And just take a T-Bolt or a Thunder Wave if it comes to that, because we can't go anywhere else to do so. We also don't have Roar, so stuff like this just... it's no good, to put it politely. To put it politely, it's no good. We're going to get Thunder Waved, probably. You're going to BP to Doug. You're going to BP to Dugtrio. And it's all over for me. You could also BP to, like, I don't know, anything on Earth. Celebi? Okay, we at least... forgive my negative attitude. We are now at an advantage in life. 329 speed outruns this just barely, which is all I need in life, really. Okay, if you have... no Seismic Toss, I can defeat you, but most of them have Seismic Toss. You have Ice Beam. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You clicked Ice Beam. Maybe you do have Seismic Toss also. I can't rule out Seismic Toss quite yet. Folks at home. I think I go Zap on what could be a T-Wave, and then I can maybe slow pass to Doug and get the crucial beat up. That could be a line of play. Thank you to the enemy for the kind words. That's a Toxic. That's not what I was hoping for at all. I was hoping for something other. That's unfortunate. At least that allows me to get Metagross in, though. Metagross can come in. Have you got Skarm? It's likely. Jolt Bliss is a little unusual. Usually Jolt serves the purpose of covering stuff Bliss would usually cover, but more offensively. It can work, of course. They're both solid Pokemon in their own ways. I'm going to sub here. I think you would go Jolt or... now, this is cool. If you happen to... oh, a crit might have mattered there. It did. I can run away with this now. A crit again. What's up with that? Did defeat a Toxic, though. We're in position. And just like that, and all of a sudden, we have a game on our hands. And all of a sudden, things are looking up. Things are coming up, Jim. Wait a moment. Raikou is one of those fellows that punishes Blissey sometimes. Most Blissies are on Seismic Toss, but if, on the occasion that they have to squeeze in an extra option, you can get him. And you did go Jolt this time, but I have a +6/+6 Raikou with Hidden Power Ice to defeat you. And I'm doing more damage than you can imagine. I venture in worlds that you cannot even conceive of. Lightning bolts shoot from my fingertips. If your best bet is to just sub down and give me chip heal, then I think that you may just be in shambles. Although you can potentially get my goat here. No, you can't, because now Thunderbolt gets you, and also 2 HP Ices on the switch in would get you if you happened to go Jolt that turn, which you didn't, but if you did, I would have had an option. I would have had a plan. Would you have had a plan? Perhaps not. And finally, this team has done it for me. In a good matchup. When the stars align. The Triple Dogs. But really only one dog was the star of this show. Every dog has its day, they say. And don't talk to me about how they're not dogs. There's more important things in life, folks. They're beasts. They're cat-like. This is a tiger. That's awesome. I'm all ears. Keep talking about it. Let's discuss that further. Let's discuss... the, what do you call it? Animalistic classification? What's that called? E pluribus unum, the Latin? The official Latin term for what Raikou is? Let's talk about that some more. There's limited time on Earth and we're going to discuss that. Sounds good. I'm queuing up again though. Because who wouldn't? With triple dogs. With 3 dogs. And some people say they're not dogs and they're wrong about it. Because they're clearly dog-like creatures. Okay. Well, Suicune's probably the most dog-like. The other 2 could be cat-like. This could be a lion. Or at the same time, it could be a wolf-like fellow. And who's to say? Really. I'm going to sub here to cover whatever the incoming fellow is. Whoa. I've made a great move, because now I can simply HP grass the dog. That lived on 1. But that's alright. I'm assuming this is banded. If it's not, then you can go ahead and make my day. I'm going to Agil. Whoa. I think 2 mashes can get you. A crit mash can also get you. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? What's your thoughts on the animal that Entei and friends are? What do you think about this? And a Jigglypuff might just... might just outclass every dog. Okay, we've got to do something with at least one of the dogs. Suicune? No, Entei, the funny one. Oh, look at this. Perfect. Magneton, didn't expect Entei coming in, did ya? Endure? Nice one, genius. I'm a bit rude to my opponents sometimes. I'm just kidding around when I say that. Anyone who plays Gen 3 is an ally in my eyes. Dog Trio can defeat me, but... You know they say every dog has its day, so let's switch them all in. No. What we do is we go sub, and we let Raikou get the finishing blow, because it's funny. It's a funny Pokemon that I want him to do it. Raikou can have his day. Every dog has its day. I guess Raikou recently did have its day last game, but Suicune always has its day in many games. It's time for Raikou to deal the finishing blow. And that's a triumvirate that you'll never be able to forget, and I would like to say that these are dog Pokemon, and if you say otherwise, I don't know, write a thesis about it, and I'll read every word. Thank you. Goodbye.